Greetings, and peace and love, everybody. My name is Sistah Najeebah from the Conscious Cipher, and I'm here at After Hip Hop, and here the podcast, and I'm recording because I feel like in this divine time, we are here today in March the 30th. There's a reading that needs to be done for the collective, and I want to do that reading and share that reading with you today. I'm going to be doing a reading from my angel card deck that I hold near and dear to me. I've had it for a minute right now, and very powerful. So I'm calling out the reading for this day and time for a collective. And so we're calling right now, and for a reading for the collective to know what exactly is happening right now. What do we need to know? What do we need to do? How should we be feeling? What is going on right now? Doing a collective reading, and just know I do these readings usually for family members, close friends, and things of that nature. But I've decided to take the time out now to expand and open up the frequency and share these readings now with the collective of the masses. So thank you so much for being here with me. Get ready. Let me pull a card for you and let me show you what we need to know. All right. I'm just going to pull this card right here. Okay, this is a card saying grounding. So basically this is a time for grounding yourself. We're now in the springtime, and most of the cities, it's a little warmer right now. It's getting a little warmer, so it's a good time to actually go outside, put your feet on the grass, put your feet on the ground, and take off your shoes, of course. Take off your shoes, because nowadays we have a lot of shoes that are like rubber bottoms and stuff like that, which doesn't allow us to connect correctly with the earth. So what you want to do is take off your shoes and connect with nature. You'd be surprised. There's like healing neurons and ions that go through your neurons, through your brain and through your mind when you put your foot on the ground. Take a couple of deep breaths, and you'd be surprised how much healing could come out of that. Whatever, if you have a stressed out day at work, if you have a stressed out time at home, whatever that you're going through right now, it's a good time to self-heal by grounding yourself. Another way to ground yourself would be through meditation. So as well, get beside a window if you can, if it's hot where you are. Get outside in the sun if you can, that's even better, in nature, and go to a park and sit down and meditate. Take a couple of deep breaths, breathe in and out, connect with your higher self. And if you have never done that before, it is fine. All you need to do is just go online, go on YouTube. I like to listen to when I first started actually meditating, listening to some healing vibrational frequency music. I also would listen to guided meditations. This was easier for me to actually know what I'm supposed to be thinking and helping me to guide me to get into the meditation. So guided meditations is another great way to ground yourself. So this card is pretty much saying that, detach your awareness from your body. Get away from your body and this physical world, and just become connected with the grounding, of yourself, and be connected to your higher self. Be connected to the God within you. Be connected to God. Be connected to your ancestors. Be connected to nature. Be connected to everything that brings you peace. And detach from all the stresses in the world that are happening right now. There's so much going on. If you look at the news, there's so much going on. There's so much, high volume, frequency, tragic things that are happening. And so it's important for us to connect with the peace of the higher self. Because although those things are not happening, they're not actually happening to you. So you can bring peace into yourself by, saying your prayer for those who have been hurt, but also connecting with your higher self and your spirit, and bringing that peace and balance into your life, so you can really enjoy fully, or I don't like to say enjoy, I like to say full joy, because we don't want to end joy, we want to full joy, right? Fully joy. So that's the way you full joy your experience that you're having right now in this time. Grounding, meditating, putting your foot on the grass, and just getting outside with nature, and just healing yourself, taking a couple of deep breaths. All right, I wanted to share that with you. I'm your sister, Sistah Najeebah, from the Conscious Cipher here at After Hip Hop Podcast. Today, just wanted to share a little message that it's time that you ground yourself. Looking forward to hearing from you, speaking to you in the future. Peace and love.